QE is extremely useful, but it cannot solve the underlying problem of the Eurozone. Hi and welcome to our new issue of EcoTV Week. QE, or quantitative easing, affects the economy through several channels. One of these is the signaling effects. By buying long-term securities and through the forward guidance, the ECB signals to financial markets its intentions to achieve its goal, and the main objective of its monetary policy is bringing back the inflation towards its target, therefore towards 2%. Looking at the inflation expectation derived from financial markets, we have the impression that financial markets think that the ECB is credible in its commitment to bring inflation back to its target. The 5 years ahead inflation expectations, which is a measure more of how markets assess the credibility of the central bank rather than an accurate measure of inflation, has been increasing recently. Rising inflation expectations decrease interest rate in real terms. Therefore, through a reduction of real interest rates, the QE stimulates the economy. Another transmission channel is the classical interest rate channel. By buying long-term securities on the sovereign sectors, the ECB reduces yields on these sectors. However, we can see that the reduction of yields is also spread into other sectors, like the corporate sectors. Therefore, we can see that financial conditions for the Eurozone as a whole are improving, and this element is going to support activity going forwards. However, probably it's too early to claim victory. The Eurozone as a whole needs the full implementation of the QE program. QE managed to inject new dynamism into the Eurozone. The recovery is gaining momentum, but level matters as well. Several macroeconomic variables remain at level well before the crisis. GDP activity in several countries is well before the pre-crisis level, and the unemployment rate in several countries is still extremely high. Several studies have shown that monetary policy is neutral in the long run. Therefore, if you want to move the Eurozone from its equilibrium of low growth toward an equilibrium with higher growth, there is no alternative but to implement structural reform in the labor and product market, which are able to boost potential output. Next week, the focus will be on the durable goods reports for the month of March in the United States, while in the Eurozone, the focus will be on the PMI data for the month of April. Well, that's all for today. Have a nice read, have a nice week, and see you next Friday for our 2 minutes of economics.
BNP Paribas, la banque d'un monde qui change.